The DuckTales, Season 3, Episode 15, New Gods on the Block. The New Kids on the Block reference.
Yeah.
That's one of those jokes that's going to fly over the kids' heads, and the adults are going to be like, oh, okay.
Although, honestly, I don't know any New Kids on the Block songs, and though I know of them, honestly, the line that pops into my head is from an Eminem song.
Okay.
New Kids on the Block suck a lot of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hello, airplane.
He's sick.
He's...
I just don't remember the rest of it.
And he's moving along. Anyway, so New Gods on the Block.
So that's what really would happen when Twilight Sparkle becomes an alicorn.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of saw that happening with Webby. Friendship!
Yes. You guys aren't smiling! Hello, Happiness Patrol. Where's the Candyman now?
And what I love...
It's a classic Doctor Who's reference. If you don't get it, watch the Happiness Patrol. It's an 8th Doctor story.
And what I love about that one is, unlike with the others, they're like, oh shit, everything's getting messed up. She just kept on going like everything was fine.
And
Yeah,
terrified
she was disappointed when they stopped her.
Like, oh.
Hey, I was on a roll. Stop crying. I got this.
But the most powerful ability was the power of dance.
Apparently.
Yes.
Because it's like, why didn't you use your power? Oh, wait, that was a thing.
Shit, can I get a redo?
Like, he's so powerful, he doesn't even need his power.
And Zeus was Zeus.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty standard Zeus right there. Like, 100%.
Poor Donald.
Yeah, oh my gosh, poor Donald and Daisy.
Oh, they're such a cute couple.
Because who the fuck just throws garbage in the bottom of the lake unless it's a dead body? In the bottom of the pool unless it's a dead body?
I mean, I was kind of thinking that's a pretty good idea. I mean, I would never do that.
No, you. I mean, unless you killed somebody, that's what the mobsters and Dexter did to dead bodies. Garbage bag tied to a rock.
Yeah.
Not what the hell.
One thing I personally thought was going to happen is I thought Daisy was going to put on the crown and become a god.
She doesn't need to. She already is. I was thinking that.
Although, I have to say, okay. Well, my two favorite scenes that like really tie with each other was the Webby scene because that was just awesome, and the other scene is when Storkley is gonna shoot the arrow and Donald's like no, and he's like oh okay, it brings out like 10 more and he's like no, and Storkley just smiles and just nods his head like
Yeah. I mean, in the end, Daisy realized, okay, no, this dude's just a freak. Donald has no, like, actual association with this. She kind of understood in the end, like, shit.
And it's like
poor Doc.
I found it really funny. She's like, I find it funny. She's just driving. And he's like, I can't like save another guy. It's like, and then the tide comes out. She's like, ah, screw it. I gotta go back now.
dare you eat my boyfriend? Wait, boyfriend? Oh, let me out! She said I'm her boyfriend.
Oh, that was adorable.
It was.
And we got to see Hades.
Huh?
We got to
Oh,
see
yeah.
Hades.
About Hades. With his, messenger. Just like, yeah, it's hilarious, dude. Sorry, you don't have your powers. Wait, how'd you know about that? Dude, it's all over.
Was it Athena was telling him?
Poseidon, I think I saw on the phone.
Oh, yeah, well, I was actually watching it at 2x speed, so I only briefly saw it, so thought I saw Athena, but I could be wrong.
I think in the second part it was, because it was a group chat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like, dude, that's hilarious. I know, right?
Yeah, so I guess I keep on forgetting who's who. I'm gonna take a round guess. Huey, the one with the gold.
No, Louis is gold.
Thank you, Louis. Yeah, I get them mixed up.
Huey is knowledge, Dewey
guess-
is...
Brainiac.
I guess Louis never heard of the story of Midas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, which is why he said it's the Louis touch, trademark incorporated.
Yeah, he probably didn't finish the story, apparently.
Or didn't realize, didn't finish it, or didn't quite... Got so excited by the touch something and turn to gold that he didn't really pay attention at the end of the story as to why that was bad.
Oh God, I just
And he didn't even pay attention when Huey told him literally like 3 episodes ago, hey, you don't want unlimited gold because that would completely ruin the gold market and
Yeah.
make it absolutely nothing. Stop rubbing things for
That's-
me.
true, and I just realized something really horrible about the Midas touch, other than turning people into gold.
Yeah,
Going to the bathroom is really awkward.
yeah.
Well, that's why you need, what you need is you need to have gloves built for you that
Yeah.
have joints already in them. It's like they're already mesh or something. And then you put those on and they're turned to gold, but it doesn't like usually jump to something
Yeah,
else.
Noticed when he touched the ground.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's usually not how it works. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It did jump, but it usually in the Midas stories that's not how it works. So it seems like you could get some chain gloves and walk around with gloves on the time. Whenever you needed to make something out of gold, you just take them off, boop, put it back on.
Or just get Midas gloves that you put on, gauntlets that you put on and turn things to gold.
That'd be useful. Just
Yeah.
That's
But then your power can be separated from you, and then we could run amok. And so there's advantages and disadvantages to that sort of idea with powers. It's either if you put it in an item, then the item can be separated from you.
or, being able to control it.
yeah, and I mean with the glove thing, just don't toss them to your friend by accident.
Yeah, or don't high five anybody in general.
It's like, hey pal. Oh, hey, so
Yeah.
remember your brother? Yeah, well, he left you a nice gold statue. And Brain One, a perfect example of just because you know everything doesn't mean everybody wants to know.
True.
It's like, and this one guy's gonna be up. This Brain guy is upset. Oh, shit.
And
And dance.
you're going to call it say you're boring and this and that. And it's like, oh shit. I just literally caused the breakup I was trying to stop.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that Webby, aside from, going overboard with it, responded best with it.
I mean, personally, I kind of felt she didn't really go overboard. I mean, compared to Webby, could have done a lot worse.
True. Webby has done worse.
Even without powers, mind you.
Exactly. Besides, Webby already has powers.
Yeah.
Webby literally has powers, like magical superpowers from her girlfriend. Well, bestie.
Yeah, be careful with that one.
I kind of love that. It's like, ew, Della, I'm gonna use your shower, then let's go get pizza.
Yeah. They already ordered pizza. It should be on the way. With no
toppings. The power of the moon shall compel you.
Yes. You might say she's a lunatic.
Hey, I mean, at least she didn't use the other moon.
True.
That may not have ended well.
Eventually.
I now want heart-shaped sandwiches.
What?
I want heart-shaped sandwiches now.
That seems extremely wasteful.
It does. Unless you eat it before, you eat it while you're cutting them.
Okay,
well,
how
you
about
eat the
this?
scraps too.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I was just, yeah.
Heart-shaped sandwiches, but the bread was already heart-shaped.
Well, I mean, if you bake a heart-shaped loaf.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
But then it wouldn't have the crust. It had the crust. I mean, it didn't have the crust. It would have had the crust if you...
You could just take the crust off.
True.
I'm like 50. I'm 50-50 on crust. Like, I'll eat the crust if there's like still stuff between the bread. Like that's why I load my sandwiches.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see what else about this one. Well, I guess there was like some narrative to it, like Scrooge is like, oh no, I still care about you. Just sometimes there's better people than you. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I understand the whole desire to, the feeling of being replaced and stuff, but okay, one, they're kids. Those assholes should be in school.
I kind of figure they're homeschooled.
They should still be in, in class at some point, learning things.
We don't always see, I think what we see of them is all on the weekends.
I mean, hey, they could technically be summer vacation.
Well, we just had Halloween, so...
Yeah. Although, I mean, the whole timeline is very skewy there.
It's very wibbly-wobbly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is the Doctor.
Yeah, so I just assume that everything is either, if it's in the afternoon, it's Friday afternoon, so they have the maximum amount of time to get back.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, their history scores, if they pay attention, are going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, the triplets, yeah, would probably go to school, but I think Webby's definitely homeschooled by her grandmother.
Yeah.
Mostly for fighting.
Yeah, that's the thing. We never see them in school, do we?
No.
Yeah. Now, see, I have a when they do go back to get that helmet or whatever, I have the perfect plan for them. Say hello to my flamethrower.
True.
But you don't want to damage any of the other historically significant things.
You
I'm
know,
I'm
you
thinking
don't want
poison
to
dart.
you don't want to accidentally torch the artifact you're trying to get.
Or, just give Webby god powers again for a brief moment.
And just
You don't need god powers. You're already superpowered.
Oh my god.
you got
Glumgold having god powers.
Oh god, no. He would just no. That's literally all I can say about that. Just hell to the no.
And of course, personally, I think Scrooge should just be like, no.
Well,
'Cause
he already did. He's like, why do you want that?
Yeah, it's like there's no satisfaction without hard work.
Exactly. It's boring.
Yeah.
So dull.
So very dull. Ooh. Let's see. Zeus is an ass. Hmm. Is there any references that I didn't catch?
It does make it interesting that well, and it just follows on. They're both Disney properties, but and it would have been interesting, it would have been funny if you'd seen, like, I don't know, something from Hercules, the movie, just sort of slipped in the background. That would have been funny.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. I
I mean, they're
mean,
Disney, so they can do it. It's
true.
Disney to
Oh,
Disney.
I just remembered I had a third favorite scene because it was just hilarious when Donald's like cleaning up, making everything so pretty, and he I guess Febreze whatever he sprays around, and then he just like pats. It's like I just love that he knew. He instantly knew. It's like, oh no, not you.
Yeah.
You didn't even have to see him. He just knew.
And why are you storing your garbage in the water?
That's
Hey,
what I want to know.
if it works, it works.
But it doesn't.
Clearly.
Well, I mean, of course, it doesn't work if you have a crazed god shoot love arrows.
That can be misconstrued.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want any god's weird love arrows.
We are a child-friendly channel for the most part. I mean, compared to the other one. What? Damn, I can't think of anything else now.
You're too busy thinking about those love arrows.
Yeah, so
Anyway, yeah.
yeah. Cupid's arrows.